And hello and welcome to this rather lovely Tuesday afternoon shot here. I won't be available this Friday, so this is another midweek visit to the garden, which I hope to be doing more often. And a quick tour here as I wait for Suzanne to join after work. We're sort of the ones being the Tuesday crowd for the moment, just to sort of see how things stand. Been very rainy these last few days, so we're not going to need to water anything here. We're definitely not going to do that. We can sort of show some of the early growth going. As you can see, the roses are very much now starting to in major grow mode. Do have a couple of blooms coming along, so we'll definitely have some more here. And the society garlic, since it's got a good drenching as well, should be starting to really spark up here. This rose was the one that was cut back the most, as you can see, but we have one blossom right there, and there'll be more coming along. So we'll sort of see, especially how these ones come on here. But in the meantime, we've got paper whites coming up over here, and more society garlic, and of course this corner rose doing very well indeed, and we'll probably be seeing quite a bit of growth from that in the near future. Looking down here, the artichokes definitely coming along. Some new growth there at the center of the big one. And I see a ladybird right there. Marvelous. Hopefully there are more. The aphids do tend to like this, and the ants do too. So as long as ladybirds are around feeding on them, that'll be good. And we got a little more extra growth here on these two as well. So that'll be nice to see that come along. Over in the main patch over here, nothing much, but that is of course to be expected. I do see a little bit of sort of not flower growth. I'm seeing these might be some of the leftover winter weeds maybe, or just leeks or whatever. Over here is where the edamame is, and of course, nothing yet here. And similarly over here with the flowers, the tulips continuing along, as you can see. A little extra water I'm sure hasn't hurt them any. A little extra weed there too. We'll do some yanking out of that. But otherwise, the little patches of tulips coming along here, some of the new growth coming in as well. Some of the tulips that didn't immediately flourish, but are now definitely starting to kick in. So we'll have a few in here. It won't be maybe a little bit of a scraggly collection, but it'll be fine nonetheless. The sorrel here, nothing as yet. Looks like the rosemary is at least holding steady. The trim back, I'm sure, did it a world of good. It does seem a little greener on those one patches right there, so let's see if it starts to thrive a bit more. With the water, of course, having helped. And the carrots will be appearing here, and again the tomatoes. Again, nothing really as yet. It's more sort of coming here. The mint will be popping up over here, and eventually the beans as well. It is actually good to see that after what was a lot of rain and a lot of wind, that everything seems to be sort of holding steady with the beans for the moment, so that'll be fine. The great success story is the unsurprising one, and that's the radishes. As you can see, they've happily started to come up. Radishes do tend to go very quickly, and as you can tell right here, nearly all of them seem to have taken perfectly. So that's just a very good sign, both for not merely the radishes, but hopefully the rest of the garden as well. So we'll see where these are coming along here in the next few weeks. And then over here is where the cucumbers and all will be, so we'll keep an eye on them as well. A few areas of patch, as you can see, where we need to put in some more bark, but we'll yet be doing that. And otherwise, everything pretty much is maintaining really as we could hope for it to be. The neighboring ground over here is where everything has now been mostly cleared out. I'm sure the extra water probably dissuaded them from doing anything over the weekend, but hopefully things this weekend they'll come out and sort of finish the job in cleaning this up, and we'll do a little cleanup here and there, I'm sure, scraping up some weeds and things for right now. But otherwise, everything is holding steady. For all the wind, as you can see, a few things blown over, but the main structure is all stood up. That is good to see. We're supposed to have a little more rain later in the week, and hopefully a few more bursts of it here into April, just to sort of keep things going so we don't have to do any extra watering, and let everything sort of take its good course. But so long as we have very nicely sunny days like this today, everything should be doing great. So we'll leave you with this for now. Next update will probably be in a week's time, and we'll see how things are going then. Already looking forward to see how the radishes are coming along, and we'll see if other things start to sprout by then as well. Until that time, talk to you.